Trucking YouTubes, what's going on? Yesterday was a great day. Today, again, anxiety slowed down a lot today. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but not the greatest. Not what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for it to be as good as yesterday and continue on for the rest of my life, for eternity. But nope, that's not what happened today. Just tanked a little bit for the drive-ins. I mean, like I said, it could have been a lot worse, but definitely, not what I was expecting it to be compared to what it was yesterday. Because yesterday was like, man, actually gave me some hope. Today, again, I just anxiety and depression and just uncertainty. Like yesterday was going good, felt decent. I was okay. Like today already same stuff. It's like oh my god, it's like so nerve-wracking to be going through this right now, because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you've been doing so bad for so long, and you're just like in this state of mind that's just not healthy. I don't think, man. Like it's definitely not healthy. I don't know how people do it, man. Just to deal with all this all the time, and it's like a heart attack waiting to happen. Like you're asking just to get a heart attack, and it's nuts, man. But what are you gonna do? Just gotta keep going through it, and hopefully it just works itself out somehow. But what are we gonna do? Drive-ins look not as good as yesterday. The flatbed market looks like it's still going nuts. Reefers seems like they're picking up, so like hopefully the drive-ins do. But anyways, it's just annoying trying to navigate through this BS. It's right now it's like 7:37 p.m. Right now I'm heading towards to pick something up for my wife, and I got to come right back to the office and still work probably till like 10, 11 o'clock tonight. So just trying to run an errand really quick. Well, once we ended work like at 5 or whatever, everybody left. I did a couple things, and I started doing my Tic Tac videos, knocked a couple of them out, then worked in between, making Tic Tacs. That's usually what I do. Like after end of business day, I still stay to the end anyways, but in between free times I'll try to shoot some videos. I still got to make some videos for YouTube. I've been just dragging on that. I mean, these vlog videos I've been making, but I don't think too many people like them. The actual market updates and that kind of stuff gets a lot more views, but not enough time just to keep shooting those, unfortunately. But these vlog videos are easier for me because, like I said, in between I have time going somewhere, leaving work, if I drive home, I got a long drive home, or running errands during work or whatever. It just allows me free time to record this, so. And also, like I said, man, it's kind of like my shrink, like I get to like just talk my problems, and kind of makes me feel better. But I mean, what are you gonna do? And at this point, like I don't even know what's gonna help the trucking market, because you figure like DOT week, okay, and the China tariff same time. I know we keep on beating dead horses with these topics, but like you figure once the China tariff's lifted, you figure, hey man, a lot of stuff's gonna happen, and it's gonna start moving. So I know this week, we said we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But it's probably going to be more towards the end of the week, because if anything, there was still some overflow from last week. So we just got to wait and see what happens. But right now, I'm not very trying to be optimistic, but, trying to be optimistic and being optimistic are two different things, So I'm trying to find like the positives and, the lights of sunshine, in between stuff, but it's just hard to do at this point. And it's just super stressful, like, especially like trying to run a business when it's not making money. Like just the way, like just how much stress it is, what it is. Man, I think it's like a lot of times, like it might be better just to like, just to go work somewhere, and you can still make a lot of money working from somewhere if you know what you're doing, and you could bring a lot of profit to the table, and obviously you could get paid well. Like I listen to a lot of Patrick Bet-David, and like he said this stuff. I think he said it a few times already, but he said it recently again. Like sometimes, if you're just a good number two, then just do that. Don't try to force yourself to be a number one, because it seems like every time I go work somewhere, like I do good and it expands, and I make good money that I'm able to live off of, and I don't have the stress of the financial part of it, because like the financial aspect of it is the hardest part, I think, to gather. Well, I mean, for somebody it might be easier. For me, the operations might be, easier. For other people, the financial part might be easier. But, it's just like sometimes it's like, man, is it just worth going through all this, or is it just worth, having somewhere to work and just go home at, 5 o'clock, and not deal with everything 24/7. Just go there, generate the profits, make your money, make your, salary. Then like usually for the shit I do, it's like commission on top of that, and then just not be stressed out as much, Sometimes maybe that's more worth it, but other times it's like, yeah, but then like you don't have a, certainty either, because a lot of places, like even what I experienced, you could go somewhere, build like a company for somebody, and then they're gonna think they got to the point where they don't need you to do it out you. They're gonna be like, hey, get the hell out of here, It's happened to me a few times already. So, but then when you're having your own business, like everything falls on you. If it goes bad, you're the one taking the risk. You're the one that's gonna lose money, or whoever's invested is gonna lose money, and and you're always just constantly dealing with everything and the headaches and the stress, and can't sleep, can't eat sometimes, like just get in these moods where, like, say if you go to the gym, you don't even feel like going to the gym, and it's like, man, it's rough, man. It's life, life ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing good, but so it's like, all these thoughts just constantly going through my head, like, like, what if this happens? What am I gonna do? Like, should I start getting prepared for something happening? Like, we're gonna ride this to the wheels fall off. What happens? What do we do when the wheels fall off? It's just like, man, it's constant stress, and it's like annoying. Like, I'm seriously like feel like I'm getting to the point where I am gonna have a heart attack. And then, like, with these Tic Tacs and stuff, like, like I like making them. I want to make them. I see that there is a potential to make some income from it, but at the same time, it's like, if you're not doing good or you're stressed out, it's kind of hard to keep making these videos, especially like videos where you gotta say like not like this where I can just talk and yeah, that's cool, but like if I gotta make a video about something and concentrate on, then you're in a bad mood, and it's like it's hard. Excuse me, it's hard to stay in the mood or in the zone to do these kind of videos, And then you got like people like hitting you up, they want you to do like commercials for them, and then like you want to do it, but at the same time it's like, man, what if you're not in the right mindset? You're not doing good. You're gonna do a disservice for these people by putting out like videos where you're not energetic or more focused on it, or put out the best content you could, put out. So, I mean, it's just life, man. Everything just happens. I guess as long as you got your, like, I don't even got my health, but like as long as you're semi-healthy, I can't blame nobody for that too. I gotta quit smoking. If I quit smoking and doing a little bit of cardio, I'd be all good. But try quitting smoking in a stressful environment like this every single day, And it's just nuts, man. It's just nuts at this point. Like, I don't know how people are like making it and trucking right now. Like I really don't. Maybe because I haven't been involved like in the game, like because I do like a particular lane and I haven't really been involved much like of like just doing like nationwide, and you could go wherever you want to go with your truck. Maybe there's a little bit better because then you can send them to like areas where it's better, like, good areas. You can bounce them around good areas and keep them there. As if you're doing only one lane, you're kind of stuck to the mold of that lane. You can't really go outside of it because that's what you're doing, So maybe like, maybe like OTR, just going wherever, wherever the money's at. Maybe that's might be a good idea, because like, I don't know. I don't even know what. I just give up, man, because I really don't know, because I see the rates, and like even with the rates, like how are these people making money? And then you got like all these trucks, and it's hard to get drivers. It's like no matter what, I think trucking is just like super stressful. I think like any other business probably just the same, right? I mean, I haven't really, done much besides trucking, besides like maybe like different like sales, like at cell phone shops or like clothing stores when I was like super younger, and a couple other stupid jobs, but like. I guess like everything's stressful, but I think with trucking is just a lot more stressful because it's like constant like stuff happening. Like trucks break down, loads are late, brokers are pissed, customers are pissed, and it's like nonstop something's happening. Like accidents, people's lawsuits. I mean, like just dealing with this many different people and their characters, and just trying to make sure you're running smooth with everybody and not butt heads. And like imagine if you got like a trucking company, you got like 100 trucks, right? And you got like 100 drivers. That's like 100 different personalities you got to deal with, And think about like how many people are in the world are scumbags. Like, even if like, I would say probably like one in every like 2 or 3, right? If you're gonna ask me, but say it's one in every 5, one in every 10. So if you got 100 drivers, 1 in every 5 or 1 in every 10 is gonna be like, not good or give you problems or or do something. The same thing if you're having like this. It's like always some kind of problem in trucking, dude. Like you just can't win. So I don't know, man. I've been yapping for like 10 minutes. If you made it this far to the video, appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you don't like it, I have no idea why you're still here watching it, but comment some negative shit in the comments. I don't care. All right, man. Talk to y'all later.